What's up, YouTube community? Here's my review of the 1939 film Gone with the Wind. Now, my interest peaked for watching this film when I saw it got banned on the American streaming service HBO Max. Whenever you ban things, it triggers people's curiosity of why is this getting banned, rather than deterring people from wanting to watch it. HBO Max has now put it back on the service with a disclaimer: I don't live in the region for HBO Max. Most stuff that's on HBO Max in the UK goes on to Sky Go. The film tells a tale of a romance between the daughter of a plantation owner called Scarlett and a professional gambler called Rhett during the American Civil War. What made this film in the present day controversial is it shows the slaves as happy-go-lucky. It denies the horrors of slavery and presents African Americans as happy being slaves, being subservient, being happy being slaves. They did this in that Disney movie too, Song of the South, with the biggest Uncle Tom of all time, Uncle Remus. Skip-a-dee-doo-dah, skip-a-dee-day, oh my, what a wonderful day. Now, the American Civil War began because the Northern Territories in the United States wanted to abolish slavery, but the South wanted slavery to continue. So a full-scale war got underway. This started in 1861 and ended in 1865. Southern states that were for slavery were known as the Confederacy. The northern states that were against slavery were known as the Union. The general of the Confederacy was Robert E. Lee, and the general of the Union was Ulysses S. Grant. As you can see by the map, the Union was way more populated and covered way more landmass. This film is set on a plantation in the South and shown through the eyes of the South's perspective. The lead character, Scarlett, played by the actress Vivien Leigh, played alongside her love interest, Rhett Butler, played by Clark Gable. It was directed by Victor Fleming, who also directed Wizard of Oz. The film follows a typical love triangle where Scarlett is passionately in love with Ashley, who doesn't love her back, and he goes off to fight in the war. So she settles for Rhett, a guy who stays at home during the war. Now, if you thought there was hype around when Avengers Endgame and Avatar came out, then you can't even fathom the hype when this film came out. Because when adjusted for inflation, this is the highest grossing film of all time. The anticipation was off the wall. This was a golden ticket that everyone wanted. This was the first of the epic movies, being one of the most expensive films of the time. This film won 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and the actress Hattie McDaniel became the first African American to win an Oscar. And because America was still segregated at the time, she wasn't allowed to sit amongst her peers. She plays the maid of Scarlett and is one of them happy-go-lucky slaves. None of the characters you particularly like. Scarlett is some scheming drama queen, and Rhett is some hard-nosed gambler. He knocks Scarlett down the stairs, leading to a miscarriage of their baby. The film is 4 hours long, so pre-plan a piss break. There's an intermission halfway through. Rhett is constantly frustrated by Scarlett's infatuation with Ashley. The general morale of the people in the South was they were going to win the war, even though the odds were so slim. It expanded my knowledge of the American Civil War. I'd only seen Glory before that, which was another good depiction of the war. It's also worth checking out. Obviously, in the end, the South lose the war, and Robert E. Lee is forced to surrender his troops. The relationship between Scarlett and Rhett, what unfolds, I'll leave for you to find out.